right. Oh.
Oh.
Hi. Yes. Did you see that Johnny lied in court again? Oh,
Of course.
I just saw the. I just saw the actual legal mindsets Twitter because Johnny, the other one isn't easy to find. Okay.
Yeah, the last thing I saw was that what was it? That he had damn it. He had his day in court, but it was for the deepfakes.
Yes.
And he tried to send he did send Andrew a deepfake
threat, yeah.
So he would be, because he thinks Andrew's stupid enough to open a deepfake on stream.
Okay, yeah. I did make a video. Okay, here it is. Here we go.
Yeah, I've been super disconnected this last week.
In fact, one's using both accounts. Okay, here we go. Okay, where is it? I literally saw it today. Oh, why did getting court? He claims that he still worked there as a student.
Who? Johnny?
Yeah, he apparently on the first day of court, he claimed he was a student there. The second day, he also claimed the same thing.
Yeah, but that's the first one.
Yeah, the first time he did this, he's just keeping this. He lied the second day on court as well. So what his work was, and he lied and said he was a student, and that was on the 13th of March, and the second day, which was literally a few days ago, he said he worked there as a student as well.
Man, he's so dumb. It's pathetic.
So apparently 40. African. Okay, we're not going to say that word, but Hank, you said this.
Hank said that, or Johnny?
Hank. Can you read what it says?
Not out loud. No, I know. Oh, okay. Hank, you says. Okay.
Said Africans are that. Came from
man.
Wow. Yeah, that's interesting.
No, I understand the logic behind not having him in prison, but at the same time, I just feel like if I were living there, I'd be like, ugh, I don't want to walk the same streets as this guy.
I did make a video, I think, yesterday. Where's the tweet? Here. That even the president of the U.S. is going after deepfakes. So, unironically or inadvertently, the United States president is against deepfakes. So it kind of causes. It's like Johnny Somali is basically ruining the U.S.
Yeah, because this is what like Chris and Vagabundo have been talking about like the deepfake, the anime deepfakes, and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" But it's actually a good thing because it was aimed at minors.
Yeah, that's I remember we covered that. I think either the first or second day on Anime with Homies. If Ag wants to watch it, you can probably vouch. Is that we literally went through it, and it's literally
it's actually good
with intent of misuse of minors. It's not like it's like
so his defense
anime,
of
it's the use of minors specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, so his defense of but it's not, it's legal in the US is gone.
Yeah, it's like they're gonna take anime away. It's like no, no, that's not. I mean, if you have bad reading comprehension, maybe
Exactly.
that's the whole
Hey.
thing. It's like reading comprehension. Yeah, okay, here text version is if it's based on real children. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what it was. It was based on the if they were using actually children that are at real and children,
And putting
not
them in
anime,
weird positions. Yep.
which any normal person would be okay with that bill.
Exactly.
It's like if you're not okay, either you don't understand what the bill is saying.
Or check your hard drive.
Oh right. Shag.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shad. Not
Shad?
not 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 FNT Shad. The same guy was named his name was Shadman, I think. And he made either art. Oh yeah, it was a sexual drawing. It wasn't a deep fake at all. It
Mm-hmm.
was this came out during the whole Mr. Beast, Chris Tyson, what drama because he was okay with this artist who we found out made this
Yeah,
kind of
this.
drawings about
Uh-huh.
against underage people, and it just got progressively worse and worse as things went on. And then
Yeah, that.
eventually it got too much where people stopped caring about it,
Yep.
which is how I viewed that Mr. Beast, Gune. In the
Oh,
words of a in the
he
words of
is.
a favorite Bag One and I favorite uh VTuber Gune. Um Gunner the Gune thing or whatever.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah, I got and that's also why I stopped talking about games and Hollywood stuff. I'm like, I'll talk about Korean drama and drama in Korean entertainment and Asian entertainment because that's something I actually enjoy talking about.
Yeah.
I I mean, I've seen so much dishonest, whether it's just because it's funny to talk about, ha ha ha, or because I mean, I tell people there's some YouTube channels like if you watch Revenge of the Sith in theaters, you're a shill. I'm like, that doesn't make sense, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah, people are like, I think with in defense of like, oh, that is good, let's say like that, we've kind of been brainwashed to find like something negative in everything.
Yeah,
And so like now it's like, no, 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 stop, think good
yeah,
things.
yeah. One of the actually things I had a problem with was this actually. I know people like to meme on Overwatch. They're like, "What?" They're like, "Cammy got nerfed." I'm like, I don't see the nerf here.
I don't either.
Yeah, that's like I know that
Maybe in
was
the
one.
front.
Maybe because no, the argument was that she has shorts on. Is it's she got censored? I'm like, she's still. I don't really see the censorship in this skin. Maybe I'm missing something.
She had shorts.
So they added the brown things. They added shorts for the Overwatch version.
Mm-hmm.
And in
Oh,
the
so,
original one, there's no shorts. It's just a green suit.
okay, okay, okay.
And people were
Ah.
saying it's censorship. And you're defending Marvel Rivals, a game owned by Chinese government, who
Mhm.
you can't even say free Hong Kong, Tiananmen Square, and all these things. That's an interesting. That's an interesting thing to take.
Yeah. Yeah, lately I'm just like, you know
Yeah,
what,
they were like they said in
whatever.
Street Fighter 6 they didn't nerf her outfit. I'm like, didn't they? But I will say, okay, I did see if the Fortnite skin is more censored, so it's kind of funny. But also in terms of this is a shearing game, so it would make sense for her have to have shorts.
Hmm. Yeah, also these games are more for like young audiences, right?
Yeah,
Technically.
I mean, I mean,
So
all the
it
outfits.
makes sense.
I mean, you have Ryu, you have Chun-Li, Juri, Guile, Bison, Blanca, and Dualism. I mean, they pretty look accurate to the characters in the Street Fighter game.
Yeah.
That's one of the other dishonest thing I have a problem with. Like, they're like, okay, it's funny to make fun of Overwatch. Haha, Overwatch kind of destroyed itself and it's trying to rebuild itself, but I will like at least be a little honest if you're going to make fun of Overwatch.
Yeah, just
That's,
like I said, I feel like we've been brainwashed to find the
yeah,
negative.
I'm not gonna be like I play it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, Overwatch is amazing. The entire yeah, that's what I think. That's what I thought. Like the I wanted actually Vagabond's opinion
Wait,
on this since
wasn't Blanca green? Or am I no?
Is Blanca what?
Wasn't Blanca green?
Yeah, he is. I mean,
not a monkey. Wait.
I mean, okay, the character the skin is a monkey. To be fair, the character they're using as the Blanca skin is a monkey.
Right.
And this other thing is every character that is being used and it's just a skin. It's not like they're making the character that character. It's just a skin for.
Oh yeah. No, just that suddenly I had like, wait, that's not Blanca.
Yeah, Blanca and Dualism was the only characters I didn't know out of the Street Fighter pack.
What? Those are the most famous ones.
Really? Wouldn't Ryu, Cammy, Guile, Chun-Li, Bison, and Juri be? I mean, specifically Chun-Li and Juri and Bison.
Well, Chun-Li and Ryu more than anything.
I mean,
I've always seen the other two.
Isn't Bison part of Chun-Li's story? Because
I don't know. I
haven't actually watched. I was planning on like when 6 came out, I think, looking up this Street Fighter timeline, but I forgot about it.
No, me is just like when my brother played. Sometimes he would let me play it.
Yeah, outside the 6 demo, the last one I played was Street Fighter 5, and that was like 10 years ago. And that was only because the one church I was visiting had a Xbox and a GameCube, and Street Fighter was available on the GameCube to play, and I tried it, but I went to Smash. Yeah. The Tekken I played. I have Tekken 8, which unfortunately is very disappointing. Because it's not disappointing because Tekken is more story, but the arcade, there's not really much on the Tekken offline section of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the customization is amazing, though.
I mean, if we're gonna go about looks, like the one that really does not look any is Blanca. Search Blanca.
Okay.
It's like, what do you? It's suddenly click. I'm like, Blanca.
Yeah.
He's Brazilian. Technically, supposedly, I don't know.
Yeah, that. To be fair, the character they're using is the best character that they have to look like Blanca.
Mm-hmm. No, right. I get it, but I mean, like, if there was gonna be a complaint, I would have imagined it was with that. Stop! I don't know why my cats want to climb on the table. Look.
If I check, okay, tank. Yeah, because these are the tank options available.
Ah, okay.
And I think since he's the only animal that kind of works.
Right, right, right. Yeah, because Blanca's
I
basically
mean,
like a
I
mutant.
guess you could do this one,
Mm,
but he's not really an animal or a beast. He's
no,
maybe
yeah,
though.
it makes sense. I didn't know they were like over existing characters. That's what.
Yeah, yeah. Overwatch does these collabs, and the skins are they basically like they're wearing the outfits. It's not like they're actually the characters themselves.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, then it's no problem.
Yeah, like I know the whole let's meme at, but it's like I feel like every collab they just like, oh, Overwatch is desperate. Overwatch. One was like a collab between K-pop artists. I'm like, if you bother to look, they did this 2 years ago,
Yeah. And are people
and I
playing?
feel like some people just pull up an article just to meme Overwatch and don't bother actually looking up the reason or to look it up because they don't have the they're just like Overwatch is doing this desperation haha and don't actually take the effort to look it up and check.
Look at Blanca.
Especially me who actually follows the news, I can tell when someone's making stuff up and not. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
skins with the
that's what I
Overwatch
didn't
character.
know because I don't play it.
So it's the same with the Gundam
Important
things.
context, Voila.
Yeah, sorry. It's the same with the Gundam thing I showed you on the anime channel. It's just skin collab skins that overlap the character itself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just
What about that Vader thing on Fortnite?
oh the Vader AI that was kind of that's funny.
Did I see that they were suing?
Okay. What it was is they were suing because they didn't want to set a precedent where they could just basically use a dead person for AI endlessly.
But what if somebody is doing impersonation, like
Yeah, I
their
think
voice?
also people were like, you could have just had an impersonating person that can impersonate Vader. It's like I mean, yeah, but also James Earl Jones gave permission, so
Uh, and do we have proof of that?
yeah.
I'm asking because I don't know.
Yeah, although I don't like yeah. Blanca moves are like ape
Mm-hmm.
like, so it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, his ultimate is basically just a monkey pushing you out of the way. It's called Primal Rage, so it's kind of fitting. Yeah, so I mean, I think most of the collab skins that they have chosen, or the characters that for the collabs have been so far pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I
And I
always
think
see people collab. Well, people know. I mean, like,
yeah, people like it's desperation. It's like well, it's
I mean, I
people
feel like
did
everyone's
want them
doing that.
to have a people did want them to do collab with I forgot or choose a skin for. I was actually disappointed there was no Ken as a skin, honestly.
Yeah, Ryu and Ken are the
Because
ones.
because there's a because there's another character. I mean, I guess there it would make sense, but because he doesn't really fit Ken, so I guess there wasn't really a good Ken option. I guess, but
But
yeah,
more than saying like desperation or whatever, like I feel. I mean, I don't play any of these games, but like I see, I don't know, like the promotions or whatever, and they all seem to always be collabing with
I
this or
mean
that
collabing.
IP.
I do will say collab. I think collabs are a mutual
Strong word.
helping. It helps
Oh
the
yeah,
game that is collabing with, but it also helps the game you're using the skins are coming from or the
yeah.
whatever it's
It's
coming
to
from.
bring people into the
Like it's a
game.
mutual. It's like oh, Overwatch is collabing with Gundam for the 30th anniversary. I might check out Gundam Wing, which was the last collab.
Yeah.
So
Oh
it's like yeah, that's the last collab they did was Gundam Wing for the 30th anniversary. So
wow.
it's like my check. So we had a discussion about Gundam Wing because of that last week, I think. And it's like, hey, someone might check out Gundam Wing because Overwatch had a collab with Gundam Wing. I don't, I don't see a problem with it. I mean, Bandai Namco wants maybe more money as well.
Yeah, and again, like Fortnite does it, right? So
Yeah, like Fortnite does it, other companies do it, but Overwatch is the one that gets memed on because Overwatch, I guess, is the punching bag.
for Overwatch, but does it
I
do
mean,
good?
I mean, so I will say they've slowly improved the game, opposed to when they just basically ruin everybody's trust. Although
Well,
I will say they promised a bunch of PVE stuff that they didn't deliver. But from what I understand, also the CEO at the time wanted Overwatch to fail, so he was actively trying to destroy it as well.
wow, why?
I don't know. Maybe because because Warcraft, I guess World of Warcraft is the Blizzard's baby game.
Ah,
Yeah, Eddie Gorgo,
it'll always
like
be number one if everything else is shit.
yeah, yeah. Let me actually. I saw something a few. What was it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this was another one about or Dion Rogers as well.
I don't know who that is.
Apparently, I don't know. I think from what I understand, he's a DJ.
Or maybe one of the voice actors. I don't know.
I mean,
Dan
Dion Rogers. I'm guessing is the voice of Ken or DJ. I don't know.
DJ Skins. Ken and DJ. I think maybe it's
Yeah. So okay, on the James Earl Jones thing, I found an article from Forbes though, even though we don't like Forbes, but James Earl Jones. This was last year. Signed over her rights for AI to recreate Darth Vader's voice. He died.
But to who?
Oh, I think Lucasfilm. Okay. However, okay. In September of 2020, Joseph voice to ensure the voice of the character would live forever. His voice. Advantage signed over the rights to Lucasfilm in 2022 to recreate his voice via artificial intelligence thanks to AI innovation by Ukrainian tech startup Spreacher. Matthew Wood, the supervising sound director, editor at Lucasfilm, had previously recorded James' voice for the role. Told Vanity Fair in 2022 that he knew Jones was close to retiring from voice Darth Vader and presented the actor with Spreacher's work. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if and can we know, like, does Fortnite have partnership with Lucasfilm or something?
Yeah, that's the whole. Yeah, because the whole Fortnite season is a
Oh,
Star
right.
Wars season,
Yeah. I'm dumb.
which they did a collaboration with Lucasfilm just for Star Wars month.
Right, because I remember when there were like I think Anakin and Obi-Wan, right? Once.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some of the season has sequel stuff in it, but
Ugh.
you know, I guess you have to be fair to all three trilogies.
There are only 2 trilogies.
Yeah, I will say like I was playing Battlefront too, the campaign, and the campaign does a better job with storytelling than the entire sequel trilogy.
Fan made videos do a better job.
Yeah, even though the campaign is kind of not great, it's at least more cohesive than the entire sequel trilogy.
Let me see if I can find this video quickly. I reposted it a long time ago, but I haven't been online, so maybe. Yep, here it is. Look, I'm sending you this in the chat. If I can. This is what we need. Just want fights. Look at that. It's beautiful. This is one guy. It's a girl.
That's good. Oh, I slowly had the volume. I was like,
Yeah, maybe not. Just again.
I heard part of it. I was like, I'm gonna turn it down right now. I was like, I hear copyright music. I'm not gonna turn it up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I saw one as well. It was like right during Order 66. I will say I'm getting the Order 66 is insane. It's like, oh, this. I had an argument on Instagram about how Order 66 is a failure, and they're like, only 1,000 people survived. I'm like, that's still a failure.
Yeah, because they sell it the first time like we hear about it. It's like they all like we got basically Yoda and Obi-Wan are the only ones live.
Yeah, the argument was if 100 Jedi survive out of 100,000, that's still a massacre. I'm like, no, it's not. That's still a failure.
I mean, it is a massacre, but it's not that what they wanted, which was
100 Jedi out of that's literally half the Jedi.
Yeah.
If 100,000, if 100 out of 100,000,
I mean, it's a failure because the end goal was to wipe them all out, but it's still.
Yeah, I mean, that's, but it basically how it presents is barely any Jedi survive, maybe like 3 at most.
Yeah, and suddenly it's like, oh, there was this Padawan here, and there was that Padawan there, and
I will say, like,
group was
I know
like,
there's I know like the mixed opinion of Ahsoka. I'm fine with Ahsoka surviving. She's just been overused. Is the problem?
That's why I haven't watched like in the was it in the first season that she made an appearance or the second?
It was the second, I believe.
Was the second? Okay, yeah, because
for
example, that episode I loved. I thought they did her really well. That's it. It shouldn't have gone farther because she already should have died in Rebels.
Yeah, at the time I was okay with Mando at the time. No. Or no, her and Boba Fett at the time, but after and then she's in basically every animated TV show. I'm just like, all right, take a break, take a breather.
Yeah, no, and also like
honestly, her dying at Rebels honestly is kind of makes sense if you think about it,
right? Because she fights against Anakin, and it's kind of like a very bittersweet moment. And then they ruin it.
The thing is, they use the exact music that played when she left the Jedi Temple in the Clone Wars, and they use the same one for when she's facing Vader. It also shows because like she's able to bring out some part of Anakin, but not enough to turn him back.
Right, because again, like the death of a character can make a story. I mean, how many animes were like there's a character died and it's like destroyed the fandom, but their death moves everything forward.
Yeah,
No, but if they
I
all
mean,
come back, it's like,
you saw the
okay,
owl, which and also you could see him still. He didn't come away unscathed as well. He was still damaged in the
yeah,
fight,
yeah.
and he was. And I mean, the thing is, she was also able to some bring half of it, half of Anakin out, but not obviously showed that only one person can fully bring him back, and that was the son.
Yeah.
And the whole Ahsoka show was, I think, wasn't
I
needed.
have not watched it because also like I there are very few female characters that I like, and I liked Ahsoka, and I actually liked Sabine in the end. So I was like, no, I do not want to see them girl boss them and make them unbearable or like stupid. Like,
It wasn't unbearable. It's just they kind of just
meh.
ruined the characters. The
Yeah.
best part of the Ahsoka show was Hayden Christensen.
No, yeah.
The
I
funny
know
thing is,
they completely nerfed Thrawn.
yeah, the funny thing is they had to literally ask Hayden Christensen to slow down when they were choreographing because he was going too fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw there was a video going around that was like the original and then the slowed down version. I was like, what do you mean slowed down? Why the hell would they slow it down?
Yeah, also it's because the material they were using during the original trilogy, I think, was heavier,
Mm-hmm.
or it was made differently. So when he used the new one, it was like maybe a bit easier to use, and he was going too faster.
And then they have the audacity to say that the Acolyte fights would be better than that one and the one in Mustafar. It's like, sure, sure.
Even the fight scenes in Ahsoka was better than the Acolyte. Fight scenes
Mhm.
were decent in Ahsoka, not anything amazing, but they're still good because you had Hayden Christensen in there.
I mean, it just like I
Everyone's
feel
everyone's like, this is the best lightsaber fight I've ever seen in Star Wars. And like, everyone's like, you are high.
yeah. It's like, oh my god.
It's like you can like the Acolyte, whatever, but don't say it's like the best thing you've ever seen because everyone's just gonna be like,
Yeah, because
no.
you can like something knowing it's bad. That's why it's called a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, which is why it was funny. Everyone was like trying to cancel Geeks and Gamers and such for saying Acolyte was just a terrible movie or show.
Yeah, what was this? The Molly chick or something?
Yeah, yeah, we went and
She
got her
blocked me.
to block us. Kreese got blocked before he could even reply to her.
I don't even remember what I wrote.
I do. Because I rarely tweet or retweet anything. And
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
yeah, yeah, my
Well, and when the did I show you that
oh wow,
when the Andor thing about the scene happened? Did I show
yeah, that's what
you?
I said.
Oh wait, where is it?
I said I know you're in the middle of a
Open.
coping and seething over
You
the
are
cancellation of a
coping.
shy show, but if you think for a second and not maybe make blatant lies, but then again you like making harassment campaigns on people.
Mm-hmm. How can I look for wait, I don't know how to look by date.
I don't know.
How did you find it so fast?
Because I rarely make a post.
Ah, okay.
I
Well,
mo-
fuck.
if you look, but finding replies of specific reply is almost impossible since I reply quite a lot. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, whoops. That's the other stuff I talk about is this.
Find this one.
I'm going to reply to this.
Oh, well, this was back in April, but I remember posting this since we're on Star Wars. I'm gonna show you this. Look into the little girl. No. Oh, I found it. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised nobody touched on this article. And I tagged Theory and Ryan in it. Well, I'm not surprised Theory wouldn't do it because he's like, I don't want anything to do with this. But I'm surprised Ryan, nobody found it. This, I'm putting it in the chat. When Theory was talking about the Andor, like he didn't want to keep watching, like this guy.
Honestly, people were crapping on it, but honestly, it does make sense. If he didn't enjoy watching, talking about it, why would he continue?
No, yeah, but I mean, like if you read this article, like first of all, it does not mention Theory. I just know it's Theory because I recognize the post. There's no link to it, and he basically calls. Oh, I think I did show you this.
Oh,
like,
are you talking about this?
Which one?
This one?
I put in. Okay, that's one from April.
Like, okay, because right,
because it's like the little girl said that, and it's like they're clearly like brainwashing her. Leave the kid alone.
Wait, how is she incorrect? What does this mean? He's like indoctrination, then she's saying he's incorrect.
What? Wait.
But there's no way.
No, Blair is the one saying that. Blair's the kid.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm not good.
I think. Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
It is her.
That's kind of creepy.
Right. So it's like, somebody please keep the kid away from.
Okay, so what brutal scene are we talking about?
The essay scene.
The scene that wasn't an essay. That one? The scene that everyone claimed was a thing, but it wasn't actually a thing.
I mean, it was a thing, but it was not that bad of a thing as they portrayed it.
I mean, I watched the entire season as well.
I haven't watched the last 3. Shut up. But look, okay, like go down.
Yeah.
Down.
This is
okay. Up. There. Yeah. So that's Star Wars theory, and then the guy goes off like basically calling him a Yahtzee without saying Yahtzee, and it's like he's talking about theory.
Yeah, like, they always
do. They always about it.
They always pull this theory is shilling for the Empire and hates when the Empire is viewed as a bad side.
Yeah, the Empire is not better than the end, but like he goes on a rant. That's why I'm very surprised that nobody caught this.
Yeah, Empire is a fascist regime, so he basically like, theories of fascist.
Yeah, he uses the word fascist like a million times, and he says like according to him, like basically like now, like women right now are like still super what what's the word?
Yeah, I remember seeing
the reality for women under a fascist regime.
Yeah,
it's like, bro.
What annoyed me the most is during Revenge of the Sith, people were like pulling this political thing out of the hat. I'm like, can you just enjoy a movie, please? Mm-hmm. Please, yeah. I'm begging you. Like, we just went to. They're like, oh, this is oddly timed during the U.S. right now. I'm like,
why?
You piece of crap. Because they think that Trump is the same as Palpatine for some reason. I don't know why.
My God.
It's like George Lucas would have had time. It's like, no, he probably doesn't like this allegory at all. I don't know. Even if he does, I don't really care. But
Yeah.
it's just annoying. I talked to another Star Wars YouTuber in chat about it, and he was also in agreement. I'm like, he's like, I don't care your politics. It's don't make it into Star Wars. It's like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
did the whole this how Liberty dies so much. I mean, both sides use it to be fair, but it's freaking annoying.
Yeah, it's
And
just
then
that,
like,
like, because
and then
people
they
say,
did the
"Oh, but
whole
no," because they're always like, "Oh, you think that it's not political?" No, it's not real world politics.
yeah. That's the art. It's like Star Wars is politics. It's like yes, Star Wars is politics, not
Yes, and,
real
and
life
we
politics.
like seeing it because it's like a game, right? But it's not
Yeah.
real world. When you put the real world politics, you're always gonna piss somebody off, and it's always
Yeah,
gonna
people
be
like,
biased.
people were trying to do is like, this was inspired by this war. It's like, if anything's inspired, it was Normandy and Vietnam.
I'm Yeah, I mean, like the stormtroopers were like the Yazis, right?
Yeah, and if you want to compare any presidency to Palpatine, it'd probably be Bush.
It's so dumb. Also, like I was talking about this
But
the
none of it
other
is
day.
related to American politics at all. It's just a fun. It's a it's a fun story. To
Yeah.
stop trying to inject your own, I guess, your po- even if I say this on both sides, if you're trying to inject Star Wars real life politics, stop
Don't.
it. It's a
No,
little
and
gay.
the worst thing is that it's like the whole world watches this, and you're talking about this or that, and like the rest of us watching, we're like, what the hell are you
Yeah,
talking about?
I did also say it's mostly because Mark Hamill decided to inject Star Wars into his own personal politics.
Who? Sorry.
Just Mark Hamill.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
I would
They
say
they need to stop talking because Diego Luna. I used to love Diego Luna, but now he's like every time he
I haven't
talks.
I haven't heard much anything out of him. It's mostly been thank you to the fans for watching our show.
Yeah, but he drops these comments like the last one I heard. I don't remember the context, but I was like, well, it depends on who you voted for or something like that. And then the crowd went wild
I honestly,
or
it could be
something,
him.
something
It
like
could
that.
just be him, um, trolling the crowd, or just it's like I'll just give the crowd something they would
I don't know. I mean,
because I
I
was
haven't really
oh
looked into
because
it, but
also the thing with Kelly Marie Tran, she said, racist fans, and she probably doesn't believe that, and she's just like, I'll just give you what you want and just leave me
no,
alone.
her and John Boyega, after years of us defending them, they came out like, yeah,
Honest,
it's the
the
fans.
Kelly Marie
Like, well,
Tran,
fuck
in my
you.
opinion, is more shocking than Boyega because Boyega, after during 2020, went on the whole racist cabade. So it's not surprising Boyega eventually called
But
Star Wars
see,
fans racist.
this is what I
But
wanted to
Kelly Marie
find.
Tran has been sweet through everything every show and movie she's been part of, and has said basically nothing political. And then just out of the blue says it. It does not
No,
make
and she
sense.
says, "Oh, it's because I'm a lesbian." It's like nobody knew you were a lesbian. Nobody cares.
Yeah, your
Like,
probably
what the
parents
hell?
probably is gonna call you failure for being gay in a
Mm.
Vietnam family.
No, but also I wanted. I didn't check for it, but I wanted to, because I distinctly remember. Yes, John Boyega was like at first criticizing the fans, but then when he saw so many people like batting for him for his character, he admitted, he wrote like, wow, I didn't actually know that the fans were like, it felt like this for me, and I'm so thankful. And then he changed his tune, and then suddenly again it's like, oh yeah, they're racist, so like they're getting paid or something, like, hey,
Yeah,
you used to
the
do that.
funny thing is the director of Andor. Someone asked why wasn't Jin Urso in this show, and
Mm.
he's like cameos are lame.
Huh.
He basically said it. He's like,
Mon
I mean,
Mothma, Bale, Saw
okay,
Gerrera.
okay, those aren't. He said cameos
All
are
right, yeah, yeah.
lame when they
No,
don't
no, no,
make
yeah,
sense
yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true.
because Jin Urso would not make doesn't wouldn't make sense to be cameoed in the
It would
show since
it
she's
wouldn't make sense because in the book she's with Saw. She's with
Yeah,
Saw. I mean, they
even
could have
after
maybe had her like. No, not even that, because Saw actually like really
she
like
would be.
he trains her, but then like there's a point where he's like, I don't like, I love this kid, I don't want this kid in this fight, and kind of like disowns her, but as in
I
a way
think at
to
this
like
time she was in a imperial prison.
at
Because
this time.
that's where they saved her, was from an imperial prison being transferred somewhere else.
Yeah, but then does
I don't
Ender
know.
tie that
I, I
closely?
mean, I mean, the end
I
of
haven't watched
season
the last one.
2.
I haven't watched it. Shut up.
I'm not gonna say much. It just ties directly into Andor. Is all I'm gonna say.
Ender or Rogue One?
Rogue One, like the end of season 2, directly goes right into Rogue One.
Mm,
So
okay. No, you know what? I thought the last 3 episodes, like 7, 8, 9, I thought those were the last ones, because I thought like
I
it
did too.
ended. I thought it ended perfectly. I was like, now we know like it
I
goes on
think
from here. And then
9.
8
The
was incredible.
I think the I think 7 and from 7 to the end, is great.
My problem my problem with Andor is, first of all, the first season, the first
Is
episode, they missed it. Because first of all, what does Cassian say to Jin? Like, oh, I've been in this fight since I was 6 years old. And then Andor season 1, episode 1
I
is
mean,
like, he's not even there.
technically he's not incorrect, but it's just he
No, because he was just like a thief. That's all his was. And that's another thing that pissed me off, because
I
they
mean, he
could have
was in a
made.
fight, just not in the fight, the rebellion fight yet.
Yeah,
So tech
I don't know.
Yeah, that
And
was that was a few criticisms that FNT and other people had, that
that
some of the Andor parts in Rogue One, it kind of contradicts some parts in Andor.
no, but also they could have, because the whole premise at the start is that he's looking for his sister, and then at the very end of season 1, we learn that he, like, why is Luthen so um determined to get him, because he stole a super like expensive important thing from the ship that it's so difficult to get here. And Ander just says like, no, I just walked right in. That's what we wanted to see. That's what would have been the cool premise, not him looking for his sister. No, it's
Yeah,
like he
I
dropped this
think
line of like, I just walked right in. When you act like you belong, you walk anywhere. Like, we wanted to see that. That's what we wanted to see.
honestly, if season 1 didn't exist, I think the show would have been better received.
Yeah, and then the few, if we can cut out all the woke parts.
I will say, like, there was a few cringe scenes, like the thing Jeremy keeps nailing about the woman berating a guy.
Yeah, I mean
That part's kind of cringe.
the. I mean, it is, but it makes sense if you look at it, that you have this kid that's like, oh, blazing glory, gonna be the rebellion, not really knowing what it entails to be in a rebellion, people dying and stuff. And he makes a mistake after she explicitly told him, no one but us has blasters. What was annoying was just that it was unnecessary. I think it was unnecessary, the romance. If it had been just a friend or whatever, if I think it would have made, because it makes sense. You got this hothead ready for rebelling, and he fucks up and somebody
Yeah,
dies. It's actually pretty understandable. But yeah,
yeah.
her like, it's the romance thing that makes it cringe. I think.
Yeah, the whole random gay characters out of the blue.
Yeah,
Outside of that, and the the berating, which honestly it does kind of make sense why she would be berating, because she just lost someone she loved by accidental
yeah,
blaster
by a
shot.
stupid way.
And of
Um,
course he'd be crying because he accidentally shot somebody.
yeah, that's why. Like, I'm like, I don't have a problem with it. It's pretty
Half of
realistic.
half of it makes sense, and half of it doesn't. You're berating someone why they're crying that they accidentally shot. Obviously, he feels bad that he shot the person. You're
hmm
telling him basically you're a piece of trash for just accidentally shooting person.
I mean, I
Which
actually, this is why I say, like, I think we've been brainwashed into like
I mean,
thinking that every, like,
I
I
think
hated
us.
her relationship. I thought that was super cringe and unnecessary. But I thought it was handled very well because she didn't go carrying on him. She didn't go like yelling. She was, like
Yeah, outside
silently, and
out,
that's worse.
outside that one scene, it wasn't really that too parading women because most of the women were in the back outside of Mon Mothma
Mm-hmm.
and the girl and the Empire person.
Yeah. Also, again, I just feel like, and I felt it a lot with Andor because when I first saw Andor, the first season, I was like, oh, girl boss this, girl boss that. But I was
I
like, actually, Daedra is an excellent written character. They never once, and here's the thing about like Bix and the lesbians, they never mention like, oh, you're a woman, so you cannot do this, or oh, I'm a woman, so I've been held back. They
I
never
mean,
ever meant. They're just there, and that makes a whole ton of difference.
yeah. Wait, you were in episode 9, right?
Yes, when they find K2.
Did they already rebuild K2 yet?
Yeah, yeah, he woke up. He's like,
Okay, okay. I wasn't
yeah,
I wasn't sure. Okay. And also
yeah,
Bix decides to leave.
yeah. Oh my god, the people, like, I had to mute my Star Wars
Oh,
chat
hello.
because they were just talking about no Bix, and people are like, no, I'm still Jin and Cassian. But
K2,
see,
yeah.
this is why, like, this is why when they make prequels and you had this romance which was kind of like a survival romance, like, well, we've got nothing else, we're emotional, I love you. And then we have this whole relationship in the background that was happening. It's like, okay, so I haven't seen the last 3 episodes, but it's kind of like cheater. I don't know. Especially if you're telling me that if it ends that close to Rogue One. Now, between episodes,
Sometimes we do, but right now we're talking about. Sometimes we do talk about K dramas, but
hello, we
we
we go
talk
on tangents.
we yap. We talk
we go
about literally anything.
oh, we go on tangents. Oh, I haven't watched it yet. The last three. It's just like I said. The last three that I saw, I thought were the last, and I thought it ended perfectly. Cause okay, Biggs leaves. We find K2, and we know, well, they're gonna stay together. Like, what else do we need? And of course, I don't know.
Ah,
I feel it gets
right.
too much criticism, but it's just like the biggest problem for me is Andor himself. Because the majority of the time, he's just there. Like, things happen around him. And every once in a while, he does something important, like get Mon Mothma out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that because, like, as they say, the second episode where he's just like chilling there by the stupid rebels, he does nothing. And then the I don't know if anybody's talked about this, the ultimate disrespect that is did you notice that Andor asked Cyril, like, who the hell are you? Like, he doesn't even remember the guy, and the other guy absolutely remembers Andor. So it's like, who are you? I was like,
I
oh
guess,
damn! After all that, and he doesn't know who that
yeah,
is.
he's just like, I guess because so much has happened with Andor that he just like, you're just some person that probably just hates me because I'm a rebel and you're an Empire person.
Yeah. Also, Cyril was. See, this is what I mean. Like, I thought everybody on the ISB side, so on the Empire, they played their parts perfectly, and that's why like season episode 8 was perfect because it shows you the awfulness of a real dictatorship, what can be, because when they showed the sniper, or when they showed like the guys, okay, take your men outside, I'm like, oh my god, they're the
Uh,
sacrifice, they're the
Yeah,
bait.
people were like, it's like this, and I'm like, no, it's just if you want to. Yeah, that was the Gorman thing was insane.
It was insane. It was so well done.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, Cyril,
one
the way
shot
Cyril
and then
died, I thought he was actually gonna see Cassian, and he was like, I need to help stop this, because
that's
he was like,
that's
I don't
I
want
honestly
this.
that's what I thought is he was going to because he
But
left his wife, I think, and
the safety of the Empire, because he
yeah,
jumped right back, because we were like, no, I don't want any part of this.
I thought he was going to like pr- tell them you're about to get shot at or they're trying to kill you all, but no, he just went after Cassian because that was his first mission was to go after Cassian.
Because that was the interesting thing about him in the first season, is that he's like, he believes that the Empire is trying to make things right. He believes in his core that the Empire is good. So there
Yeah,
he's seeing like, oh no, they're not good. And I thought he was just gonna go over and say, you, Andor, I know you.
yeah,
Blah, 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 blah. I don't.
yeah. It's just I don't
That's
know.
why. That's why it annoys me. Like, especially, well, in a lot of places, but I have to say, especially like in first world countries, that they're like, oh, like, this president is bad, it's tyrannical. It's like, you guys have no idea what
Haven't you
what it
been to a
is.
third world country?
I am in a third world country, but I mean, like, because
Oh,
the other day, like, the J6 came up.
you're also short, so
I'm also sure. No, but I mean, like the other day, we talked about the J6 because I explained what it was here, and I was like, "Do you know what it is?" Says, "No, I don't know." Like, there was this thing in the capital, yeah, and they called it a coup. Okay, I was like, "Bro, we've had like 6 coups in the last 3 years, like,
yeah,
and it was much worse." So, like, people still talking about J6 over there. It's like, oh my god, let it go. Do you want to see a real coup? Watch the videos from Peru's coup. When was it? 2022, 21? Like, a lot of
yeah.
people died. It's like, so it's like, you guys have no idea what is
I think it's
actually
just
like a
people. I
dictatorship.
guess. Yeah, I mean, you look at what China, North Korea,
Exactly.
Vietnam. I think I'm not sure if they still are, but used to be communists. I mean, all these other countries, and it's like basically, it's like as bad as it is, it's probably there's not a better option, or they're likely not going to be anything better.
Like I always get annoyed when like military people from the US get disrespected, because I've always held them to high esteem. I always thought they were like really, really, really good, because in our countries, unfortunately, we've had a lot of military dictatorships where they would actually kill innocent people, you know. So it's like, you have no idea what the real
Yeah.
world is like. Stop
Yeah, again,
bitching.
like I don't care your personal like whether you I don't know, agree, disagree, or your political opinion or religious. I
Yeah,
mean,
just be a good person.
yeah, I don't. I mean,
Damn it.
I probably some people that probably watch some of my videos or streams probably would disagree, but I honestly don't care. If you enjoy the videos, just whatever. Like honestly, I think it's better to have people that watch your stuff that have different opinions and don't just agree with you.
Well, yeah, I mean, they love
Whether
to
they're
say we're
whether
an echo chamber, but we're not. Like
yeah,
I
it's like
disagree with theory on Andor. I've loved it. And
I disagree with most people we talk to. It's like that hate it because it's. I mean, yeah, it's like Disney, Star Wars, yada yada yada. But
again, it's
it's the
just that
best. It's the best. It's the.
we've been
I think the problem is it's not
we've
the
been
canon character,
conditioned.
and also it's also just Andor dies. So it's like, what's the point in watching a story?
We're about to
Oh,
start one over
great,
here. About what?
Philippine uprising.
What happened? Some people can't have different opinions.
Some people think you can't have different opinions of and put
Or
down others' opinions. Yeah, and
yeah, it's
I
like
think it means
two things can
or put down
coexist.
other people. Yeah, like again, I don't like. I talk about what the 1 for 3 entertainment and the maiden situation, and probably some people, if they knew my real opinions, would probably either disagree or maybe hate. I don't know. I don't really care. I talk about something because it's actually needed to be talked about, not because. And probably most people in the Discord we talk would probably I don't know think it's I don't know gay
Yeah.
maybe because oh K-pop it's
The
like
problem
I
is that
enjoy it so I'm gonna and also it's something important that I saw no one talking about was Gan who's the member getting essayed by the CEO and no one was
mhm,
talking about it except as the last priority. I'm like fine, I'll do it
I'll do
myself
it
if no one else is
myself.
going to.
The thing is that people have
I had to
lost the
practice
ability
saying it
to
because I'm like,
actually
I had to
talk.
practice saying essay because I'm like, the real word might get, you know,
Random
it,
vagabundo
YouTube
trivia.
might get hit me if I say the actual word. I mean, I did, but now they're kind of non-existent.
I like Blackpink too.
Oh, idol. I have to get used to that since they took out the G now. It used to be G idol, but it was originally supposed to be idol, but everyone just said the G, so like, we'll just say the G. God 7, yeah.
Yeah, I've
I don't,
recently
I
took a
only have
break from.
I have a G Friends 10th anniversary album, which I need the glass bead one, and I also have a Kepler. I have a Kepler poster someone sent to me from the Netherlands
Ooh, fancy.
because they were offering for free, and I just had to pay for the shipping, which was like €5.
Wow. No, I've recently like stopped
Yeah, where someone
just
burns down the country's flag,
watching.
nothing will happen, no crime committed. Yeah, I mean,
Yes, dude, that blows my mind.
I
That
don't
the
care if you disagree with like I guess the government of America, but if you
it's your
hate
country.
okay,
It's
I
your
will say
flag.
someone who did Boy Scouts. The only reason a flag should be burned is if it touches the ground or if it's ripped and teared or needs to be retired.
I don't know. It
Because
blows
I
my
mean,
mind because
you
I've
have to
always
because you have
seen
to
like
fold it and you have to fold them
a
and put it in the
specific
fire
way.
if it gets
Uh huh.
whatever.
I've always thought that like I mean, you are like Americans are really patriotic,
I mean, America.
patriotic, but
It's sometimes I will say I will admit sometimes it does suck, but sometimes it can be fit. Yeah, that's what.
no, but I mean like the flag thing, because like I don't know, it's so weird because over here we're a third world country, but if somebody burned the flag, they'd be dead immediately. It's like, excuse me, you did what? It's so weird. It's so weird that like such a patriotic country
Yeah,
like has that happen. It's so weird to me. Yeah, I like my flag. I get two
yeah.
flags, and I got two popes as well.
What? The wasn't the old one. The old one was Peruvian,
Francisco was Argentinian,
and
and
the new one's American.
it's
And
Peruvian.
I mean, from what I looked, he's actually more Peruvian than American. He spent more time in Peru
I
than he
mean,
ever has in America.
yeah, people are sending misinformation that it's only been 20 years. He's been here almost 40.
Yeah, he's from Chicago. He's from Chicago, but he's been in Peru most of the time.
Yeah, and mostly like, here's the thing, like for us South Americans, if we love someone and they love us, immediately they're from the country. Like we don't really care where people are born. It's not
Yeah,
we don't care. Like what was this person? Well, like Viggo Mortensen. We claim him. Argentina claims
is
him.
he? Is he? Is he?
Because
Isn't he?
let me see. Because he was he's from the U.S., but he lived in Argentina, and when he speaks Spanish, he's got an Argentine accent down. So it's like, yeah, he's Argentinian.
Yeah,
And like during the World Cup, he had like a Messi shirt on, so we're like, woo. Yeah, I don't know. Or at least I don't know. I don't care because I got like three. I was born in Chile. Uh, I was adopted. Mom is Argentinian. Dad is Peruvian. He was born in Mexico. I've lived in Venezuela. I've lived in Singapore. It's like I don't know. I just grew up not caring. I don't care where people are from. Just
yeah.
be a good person. It's not that hard.
I agree. The
Yeah.
best one.
I always say that I had
Culture
like,
should be shared and but also respect at the same time.
yeah. I always say that I got like backwards cultural shock because when I lived in Singapore, we had like 6, 7 different cultures, 5 languages you would hear. You
Yeah,
had like
like
three
there's this
religions that lived peacefully, and then when I came to Peru, it was like it's only one culture. This is
yeah, there's
boring.
this whole thing on like culture appropriation. I say it's only bad when you don't respect the culture you're dressing up as.
Yeah, no,
It's
but
like
it's not even that. Cultural appropriation is like, look at this kimono. Yeah, it's Argentinian. Argentinians made it. That's appropriation.
if you're disrespecting the culture when you're wearing it, that's where the issue is.
Yeah, but that's not
Not
appropriation. That's
not
just
because
respect. Appropriation is saying that this is ours. And it's like, no, it's not yours.
yeah. Yeah. Like sharing but also respecting the
See, Wayfarer, I don't. This is something I think
Fried
I
chicken to the world. That's wild.
no, but see, I think that is cultural
Well,
appropriation
well,
because
Vagabond.
every
That's
country eats chicken. Like, you know how much
that
chicken we eat
that
here
Vagabond.
in Argentina and in Peru? It's like
Vagabond.
when I
That's a low bar. Come on.
when I heard that when you guys explained it to me, I was like, "What do you mean it's a stereotype? Everybody eats chicken.
Yeah.
That's
It's,
cultural appropriation. We all eat
also,
it."
yeah. Also, in information, Vitaly's probably stuck there for 5 years,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and Johnny Somali's probably stuck there for 31. Korea,
Koreans
the
took
cook
fried chicken.
took
Yeah.
Vagabond, you gooner. Is a
Vagabundo, you need
thanks.
what if
Yeah.
you come to Peru, I'm gonna take you to all the chicken places.
I mean, the South is where a majority of the black people do live. That is true.
But
Especially like if
not
you're like down in
people,
Alabama.
everybody.
I mean,
Everybody
who
eats
doesn't? Who doesn't
chicken.
like fried chicken?
I don't know. When you guys told me that, I was like, what do you mean it's a stereotype? Everybody eats chicken.
I think it's just because we have there's a place called Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, so
And just yeah, New Orleans. I actually haven't been.
or the watermelon thing also. I always thought what the
Oh,
watermelon stereotype was for Asians.
and there's the grape soda that one can explain.
Yeah, that I never understood. But I don't like grape soda, so
Yeah, I prefer the orange Fanta. I prefer the orange soda over the grape.
Also, chicken
But
is delicious. Why would you be mad if it's like exactly, Mandy? For me, again, before I met these idiots here, I always took it to Asians.
yeah,
You know, in the
what
summer,
the watermelon?
the watermelon.
Yeah, the stereotype for black people. I don't think I understand. Vagabond, do you want to explain this one?
You guys told me, and I was like, "What do you mean? It's a stereotype. What do you mean?
Yeah, I
Everybody eats
don't.
watermelon. I love watermelon. I will make a pilgrimage to what?
Vagabond. Are you gonna ask someone to step on you?
Oh my god! Swear it's
Vagabond's a
not hentai.
gooner. He swears it's not hentai. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Lately, I've been just annoyed by everyone. Like everyone being offended by something. I'm like, ugh, get over yourself, Maggie. I've reached. Have you seen Gran Torino
Have I seen what?
Gran Torino
No.
with Clint Eastwood?
Oh right. Yeah. Slaves did do the watermelon thing. I guess. I don't think anyone thinks about that much anymore, though.
I
Because
didn't. I
Vagabond likes
I didn't
watermelon.
even know you guys have watermelons.
I mean, depends if I prefer the ones without seeds, just because you don't have to deal with the seeds.
Well, yeah, of course.
But that's assuming I'm eating watermelon, which is only during the summer.
All right, look, I'm sending you. So basically, in this film, Gran Torino, Clint Eastwood
I
moves
mean,
into
I haven't seen it, but I know about the movie.
yeah. So this is me right now. Like I am embodying, I am channeling my inner Clint Eastwood at this stage. I feel like an 80-year-old grumpy person.
Yeah, that's what I feel right now because my back is killing me.
I put it there in the chat.
Yeah.
It's me like get off my lawn, you kids. Stop complaining. But if I prefer with seats, if I hate seats.
Yeah, the seeds are bad.
anything that forces me to work around my food, it's annoying. It's like
I love how
I don't
you
even
type in Grimace, and Grimace is the next thing that shows up.
no. I put Clint Eastwood Gran Torino, and that's what appeared.
What, you don't
Get
like
off my
Grimace? But
lawn.
you don't like Grimace? Yeah,
I
get off
don't
my
know who
lawn.
that
Yeah.
is.
Also a watch line when we were talking about earlier.
The next fruit I want to try is durian. No, if you do, far away from me.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It smells like shit.
Oh, it's
It's
bad.
like, look, if you go to Singapore, you cannot bring durian on public transport. It's not allowed
Like when you're gonna drive her away,
because it
you're gonna
stinks.
make.
A lot of people say that it's actually good. The problem is that you have to get over the smell.
Yeah, even the Filipino doesn't
Well,
like urine.
candy, chips, and soda does not come with the smell, vagabundo. That's cheating.
Yeah.
Even I don't like durian wafer. Wait, is the Philippines really doing bad? I thought it doesn't Andrew live in the Philippines?
No. He is in Thailand.
Ah, you're right. You're right. Oh, so it is. So you've tried it, Wayfarer. It's good. Thailand. You're right.
I'm not sure he lives in the capital of Thailand, but he does live in the center.
I don't know why I thought.
Oh, it's just quiet. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Japan would be nice.
I'll keep a lookout then. See what's going
Oh
on.
yeah. I guess.
Oh my god, what happened?
Oh wow. What?
You kind of like choked there.
Because my back decided to give me pain.
Pataita?
If
yeah, well, advanced Asian countries are always disabled friendly. Except, well, in the city, because if you want to go like to the shrines and stuff, it's like you're on your own.
Okay. Okay. So, Sophie, do you happen to like Alchemy of Souls by any chance?
Yes, of course.
So, yeah. So the actor who's in this,
season 3.
No, the actor who's in it is in another show that's similar in a type, similar.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell my mom.
I'm not sure if it's the same. It says, "Oh, long air, his dark secrets and power." Okay. The trailer itself kind of looked like it's similar, where it's like, I mean, the Kdrama Netflix account already did a literal comparison between his Alchemist Souls episode and this character. So,
so I seem like
I
a
don't
criticism.
know. Eventually, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Here's the thing: we can go to Japan and then we take a ferry to Korea.
I heard it was kind of. I heard that one was kind of mixed. It was either good or just all over the place.
Well, I mean, if people are comparing it, then there's always going to be like, no.
I was talking about the one. I think I was talking about this one.
Anyone see the zombie one? What's this?
This one I've heard. I haven't watched because I'm busy watching this right here, the story of the Pearl Girl, which is also good. But it's
my mom is watching the playlist. That one.
This is a Chinese one, so I'm watching it because Zhao Lucy's in it, which is.
Have you watched The Internaut?
Do you what?
The Internaut. Have you watched it?
No.
It's Argentinian, and Gary watched it, but he watched it dubbed. Oh my god!
Before their hiatus, yeah, I cried watching G Friend's 10th anniversary. So literally every video, every time I watch one of their videos, I stand to literally have the inability to not cry. But okay, I'm a boy on a cyber, but that's okay. Oh gosh, Vagabond.
Is that a hentai?
Do I don't think it's hentai since it's Korean. The Korean dramas. So I don't think that classifies. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I forgot I had Devil May Cry on there.
Man, I haven't watched. Again,
Uh,
I'm just really being selective.
yeah,
It's like I just don't. I'm gonna keep the things I like safe in my heart, and I'm not gonna let anything new destroy.
yeah,
Like
yes.
I don't care.
My thing is
I used
just
to watch everything. Now no.
and just enjoy it, and that's kind of watch. I watch Andor because people are saying if you watch it, you're this, that, or that. I'm like, fine, I'll watch it just out of spite of you.
Yeah.
But okay,
No,
it's a
but it's
romantic comedy. It's really good. I might check it after I watch.
I don't know. Your magic girlfriend or whatever is romantic too. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, put them on Talk Me Son or whatever you want else you want to watch. Yeah, I'll watch it probably after My Dear Huarang, which is the one I was just showing. Is that the norm of us being friends? That's good. It's hentai.
Wait for don't you know the meme?
Yes, that's the requirement every time he's talking about a
Ask
show. We have
him. Wait for ask him what the magic girlfriend anime is about.
Mysterious Girlfriend X.
Mysterious. Wow, it's close enough.
Yeah.
This one is really tame. He says, "Oh my god."
So he claims.
My goodness. Don't watch it in public.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna end it now. Thank you for watching.
Thank
Like the
you.
stream, maybe subscribe if you haven't already. If you're watching on the replay, tell me your thoughts. I talk about Korean K-drama, Korean entertainment, music, and Asian drama and stuff. Sophie, we will talk. What do you got, Sophie?
I've got my channel, Chronicling Mayhem. It's been kind of dead because I just go through phases of being really sick. So, like,
Yeah,
sometimes it's dead, then sometimes I'll get some videos out. And yeah, these last 2 weeks I've been just like,
yeah,
I mean, you guys see me. I haven't been on Discord. I've been like
yeah.
dying.
So tomorrow, I think I'm planning on just reacting to all the Johnny Somali update videos from Legal Mindset. And eventually, when this toned down, I will also watch the react to the second part of the Nth Room by Rod Mango. I mean, I also have Rod Mango.
Yeah, no, I
The
really need to do
I
a
mean,
stream.
it kind of relates to Johnny Somali with the Nth Room because it's deep fake
Well,
related.
even Andrew has brought that up.
Yeah, that's kind of also the reason I reacted to the first part because he mentioned the Nth Room.
Hey.
Is an
Yeah,
old
that's
man
fucked
next.
up.
I mean, he's supposedly going to be stuck there for 30 years. So by the time he gets out, nuisance streamers will be dead.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I saw for the homies on Thursday night, and my stream is in the morning or the afternoon. But thanks for watching. We will talk to you all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
It's not hentai.